Every once in a while you stumble across a little gem, or in this case a couple of little gems that are as near perfect as you can get and make you want to shout from the rooftops, look at this pair of beauties I've got. Many moons ago I published a video about scribing. I'll put a link to it down below because it was quite a while ago. And in that video I went through the process of scribing using a bit of scrap wood, a compass, a couple of specialist tools. Well, in this video I want to introduce you to a scribing tool that literally popped up in my social media feed. I don't know the guy from Adam. I'm not affiliated with him in any way, shape or form. I'm not going to make any money out of it if you buy it, so it really doesn't matter to me whether you buy it or not. But this is so good, I really think you're going to have one. Take a look at this. Now, I think this is made by a one-man band. The company's called tulipark.com, and it is beautifully simplistic, so much so that it just does the job. So you've got this aluminium frame cradle that holds this little nylon plastic wheel in which you mount your pencil. There's a knurled knob on the side which can be changed to either side so that you can get the tool closer to the wall, and then you literally take your pencil, insert it in, set it to the height that you want, lock that down, and you scribe. That's it. It's that simple. And as I mentioned earlier, that's going to replace pretty much any other scribing tool or scrap of wood that you use, where you can follow a relatively simple line or profile of the object that you want to scribe into. I wouldn't reach for this tool if I was scribing something up to a stone wall or a Cornish wall, but if I was scribing in units or panels, I would definitely reach for this. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Set the height, move your pencil to wherever you want. So you can even deal with the fact that there's a projection here that you can't get in close enough, so you can move your pencil forward, move it back. That bit's superb. And I really love the fact that you can just change this knurled knob, flywheel, from left to right. Put the little spacer back on. Do it back up again and get much closer into the wall. Absolutely superb. I wish I had it on the set of wardrobes that I've been installing, but alas, it didn't pop up in time. And there you are. One of the most simplistic, easy to use, perfect for the job scribing tools that I've come across in a long time. And I gave up looking for scribing tools over a decade ago because the majority of them on the market are gimmicky and they just waste time. After discovering this and it arriving, presented one little issue for me, in as much as you've noticed if you've watched my antics in the workshop that I usually use a mechanical pencil, a 0.5mm. So I had to buy some pencils. And as you would, I remembered the fact that we always used to use HB pencils at school. So I bought a few of them, but they're too soft. They wear out so quick that if you're scribing over 6-8 feet, you've got a nice tight line at the top, but by the time you get to the bottom, your pencil mark's like a mil and a half, 2 mil thick because it's worn down. So I needed a stronger, harder pencil, and that, after a bit of research, I found out that the harder pencil is not HB, it's a H. Now, I've no idea whether that stands for harder or not, but you kind of think it should do, shouldn't it? So anyway, if you do buy one of these, then whiz on Amazon or wherever and get yourself a pack of H pencils. Blue tip if you go for the Staedtler ones. I'll put a link to the pack that I found down below in the description. Which also leads to another problem, which was a pencil sharpener. Now, I've had a myriad of pencil sharpeners over the years, the plastic tumbler type that hold all the shave-ins and the little aluminium types, and I just wanted to see if I could find someone that was a little better, and I found this, and this again is a little gem. Once again, link to this will be down below. But it's made of brass. You can deal with two sizes, standard size there and a larger size there. I know it's a pencil sharpener and you might well be thinking, for God's sake, Graham, get a life. But it's just really nice and small to keep in your pocket. You can replace the blade and it just sharpens your pencil really, really nicely. I've just got to say, even with all of the thousands of pounds you spend on super duper power tools and machinery, finding these two little gems absolutely made my day. They just work. They're so simple. There's nothing to go wrong. Did the job fantastically. Chuffed to bits. Had to tell you about them. Links will be down below. If you've ever got the need for a scriber, pick one of those up. Worth every penny. And the guy it made has got 5 stars from me. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Ta-ra.